All right, so check me out real quick. I need to figure out where to put my camera. I got my phone camera right here. I got my PC camera right there. I want to make a small rant. I'm not going to be looking at my phone. I want to talk about the vulgarity into language situation. So it seems that a lot of people who tend to be informants lack curse words. They try not to curse. I don't even know where the term curse word even came from. I don't know why you people just don't allow people to speak a certain way for them to be intelligent. But what I don't like is when a nigga say a curse word, I call somebody a bitch or a dumb hoe or a shithead or something like that. Suddenly the intelligence of my argument decreases. My overall argument gets decreased because of a predisposed inset value that cursing equal dumb. Listen, cursing tends to be a reaction of anger, maybe even shock, maybe even sadness. It is a reaction, and it's more like saying ow than it is saying something stupid. I'm not being inherently ignorant or dumb by cursing, yet people tend to think that's the case. I don't understand why people tend to try to be informants and then cherry pick at a person's argument by pointing out that they cursed or that like outside of them cursing, they're just not a fluent speaker in the language. So let's say somebody's not using a lot of words, not a lot of syllables, right? But they're trying to get their point across with caveman type English. They're making a clever point, but their point is getting degraded because their language usage is not smart enough. It's not unique enough. It's not outside the box for somebody to point at that person and call them intelligent. Please stop letting words determine how intelligent you perceive another person to be and start taking what their words are at face value and determining their intelligence off of that. Now, why am I saying this? It just came up into my head out of the random. This guy was denouncing something. I believe he's an atheist, but he might be a religious person just pointing out that like cherry picking religious type beats. He's Christian or not Christian. Like this is about Christianity in particular. I'm not going to beat around the bush. So the guy curses quite a bit, and I'm looking in the comments, and they're talking about something. How can you say God blah 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 blah? How could you say God doesn't exist when you cursing? I don't care about his argument. I don't care if God does or doesn't exist. Flip a coin. I don't really care. But why do you feel like somebody's language usage is the only way you can figure out whether or not their their argument is wrong? That's straw manning to the extreme. You're taking the worst part out of somebody's argument and using it to the extreme to get your point across. I gotta stop recording on my phone, so I'm done with this overall. But holy fucking shit, you sound stupid. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so dumb.